Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Rome Total War the Brutii campaign. Last time we left off, spot of bother in Sparta. We captured it, but at what cost? Those damn Greek Spartan warriors made mincemeat of our Hastati and Velites, and we almost lost the battle. I say almost because we did win, but it was tough. So, the elections have happened. 258 BC, the 12-year elections are finished and new officers have been elected. So their ideas may slightly differ from the previous people, so you may notice a slight change in certain things in the campaign. But what I will do first is I will go through all the settlements, set all the tax rates, and have a look at what buildings are being built where. As my phone rings, I have to temporarily pause it. Stand by. See, it always happens. You just sit down, you just start your business, and something always gets in the way. I've fought this person off, and I'm back again. Right, so yes, as I was saying, I was about to do my taking care of my settlements. That's what I was going to do. First of all, Segestica. Well, Segestica, we are still waiting for an upgrade. Now, there's going to be a little change of plan here. Give it a helping hand in the old increasing settlement size situation. You see, we have a plan regarding certain little nodes, shall we say, as they were called. Basically, there's going to be a garrison of a half-stack army in Segestica. There's going to be one also in Tarentum and one also in Sparta. So one there, one up there, one down there, and between those three settlements they can advance to anywhere in our empire within a turn, 2 turns at max. So as long as those settlements contain enough garrison to be able to move to wherever is required, then the rest of the places, the garrisons can be basic. So that's what we're going to try and do. So Segestica needs to expand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disband one unit of town watch for now. Rather than taking peasants up there, we've got some dispensable troops that we can just straight away disband, and that gives us expansion of Segestica. Now, unfortunately, it's only 800, so we can afford that just about. We're running very low on money, but we're going to put the expansion building up in Segestica, and the tax rate will stay at normal for now until it's expanded. And that should take care of that. So, no need to schlep peasants about. Okay, good. So we move down to Salonia. Now Salonia is in the same situation, although that's got a slightly lower populace. So we're just going to keep the tax rate there to low to promote public growth and just wait patiently for that to do its stuff. No issues with Salonia. Apollonia. Again, let's take a wee peek at Apollonia. Again, we're still waiting for upgrade, and we're going to just put the tax rate down to low, apparently, and then after the upgrade put it up. So again, trying to promote public growth there as best we can. Whereas here, I think that's too much. Put that down for now. We're going to crank the tax rates up here because they have already expanded, you see. So tax rates up in those places. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's take a look at this. Nothing we can build there. We move down to Thurman. Very high tax rate in Thurman, that's fine. And after the farming, it's currently building, that's okay. Sparta, keep the tax rate at normal. Okay, and that's just building its military stables. Okay, so Tarentum is building its palace, as is Croton. And that should take care of the tax rates for our settlements for now. So, that is our tax work sorted and our settlement work sorted. Next up, we have to start thinking about these garrisons for Segestica, Sparta and Tarentum. Now, for the time being, I think we need to just curb the spending on this turn. So we won't do it this turn. What we have done down in Sparta is we are recruiting 4 lots of Principes for the consular army. So we've got to wait 4 turns for that. Over here we have Diplomat Appius. He is off to try and get trade rights with the Middle Eastern factions. So off he tootles.
At once.
Oh, rebel lands. Can we get across here?
At once. At once. At once. Your honor. Without delay.
Don't tell me you can't get across without a ship. Don't tell me you can't get across. I'm sure you could walk across this. You could walk across it in medieval. What's the difference now? I'll have to see about that. Kind of bizarre. Right. He's remaining down here. Where's my other spy? I have a spy in Sparta.
At your service.
He's going to try and now position himself
Searching for clues.
in Athens to keep the eye on that situation. And one final thing. Situation down here. Now, we have alliance with Macedon. They are not at war with the Greeks just yet, I believe. So, let's bring them into the war with Greece in the hope that they will side with us, and then the Greeks will be in trouble because they will be at war on 2 fronts, and that should take the pressure off me a little bit. So this could go one of 2 ways. They could either agree with the war that they could join us in the fight, or they could not bother. So we'll see if they do get sucked in.
Prepare for battle.
Yes, they get sucked in.
Victory!
And war declared! Macedon and the Greek cities! So there we go. Maybe the Macedons can start attacking some of these Greek armies and lighten the load on us. Good stuff. Right, put the boats back.
Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain. We train those. And that, I think, pretty much should do us for this turn. I'm thinking so. Wait a second. No. Tarentum.
At your service.
I'll take this.
Counter spy.
Yes, Captain.
Right, I'm going to take a spy.
Yes, Captain.
Because there's been no
Service.
instruction here. Sparta. Where am I looking here? Ah, Sparta. Yes, that's it. Sparta here has got a shrine to Greek people, apparently. Where is it? Temple of Nike. We don't want Greek temples there, do we? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a shrine to Mars there as well, as a next building. There was no shrine suggested, however, I feel that if we are kicking down one shrine, one temple, we must give another to the people, as a matter of course. So that's next in the line. It only takes 1 turn to build, and that will do. Okay, so that's fine. Now I think we're pretty much done. Now I think so, yes. I was trying to find... Fine.
At your service.
You can go spy. We have watchtowers, you see. I want to spy around about here. I want to see what these people are doing.
On my way.
So you can go up there.
Move, sir.
Diplomat going that way. He's up there. This diplomat is staying here just in case we need to bribe or try some diplomacy with the Greeks or even with the Macedons at some point. Maybe military access, etc. And a spy in Athens. I think, yep, that's pretty much done us for this turn. An alliance with the Gauls. I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. First of all, I don't like your hairstyle. That's you know, you scruffy barbarian fool. I don't like the look of you. Oh no. Oh no, I knew that was going to happen. Could see that coming a mile off. we're in trouble. We are in trouble here. Now we have a little pickle to try and sort out here. Oh damn. Damn. You see, you could plan for nearly as much things as you can plan for, but things sometimes crop up that throw a spanner in the works. Big style.
At your service.
This is one such situation.
On my way. On my way.
Okay.
Moves depleted, sir.
Right, that gives us a little bit more of a vision of this type of situation. Right, now Athens is ripe for the picking, but Thurman, on the other hand, is in a spot of bother. So we'll get to Thurman in a wee little moment. That's fine. We're recruiting our governor's villa there. That's lovely. What was it? Tarentum. Let's take a look here. Put the tax rate up yet? Okay, we can put the tax rate up now, it's good. Farming first. Okay. Okay, good. Right. The boat should be reinforced here now. The boat should be reinforced. Our velites should be reinforced, which means we're just waiting for these principes to come. But I think
Fleet ready!
we need to do something about this. I'm not happy with this, you see. I think our consular army needs to leave Sparta, leave a couple of Hastati in there, and we need to go across and assist Thurman as a matter of urgency. Because I don't think Thurman's going to be able to last out. This is not going to be able to repel this army, I don't think. Far from it. So, and then if we do manage to repel it with this army here...
Imperator! General! Orders! Imperator! Orders!
It's probably quicker to do it like this. If we do repel the army with this force...
Move out!
I'm going to have to put the tax rate down, unfortunately. Even low tax rate isn't marvellous, but what can you do?
Fleet ready! Yes, Captain! Imperator! Joining the fleet, sir! Aye, aye, Captain!
It has to be done.
All ashore! Sir! Engage the enemy! Orders!
Oh, here we go. I've got visions of this turning rather sour. But what I'm saying is, if we manage to take down this army, hopefully with minimal losses, the Greeks are screwed. Athens will be unmanned pretty much, ripe for the picking. This army looks as if he's going to pick a fight with the Macedons, which is great for us. Their attention is diverted. That's not a problem. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be quite a pivotal moment. And yes, we can't cross this area without a ship, which is stupid. It's not. Well, I say it's stupid. It is a body of water, therefore, why should somebody be able to walk across it? I agree, but no, he's gonna have to wait there now. You see, until the ship goes up and helps him on his way. Oh, happy days! Right, I think we've come to the end of this part. Join me again in the next one when hopefully this Greek army that has dared to try and take back their lands will suffer at the hands of Consul Titus, who is eager to make amends for the mishap at Sparta. See you soon.